Hi, welcome to Conversion Conversations. This is Cameron, and today I'm taking a look at Transformers Studio Series Blitzwing. And this guy, I was super excited for him to be announced. The Bumblebee Movie Decepticons, I'd like to own all of them at kind of this Voyager scale. Especially like Shatter and Dropkick, I'd love to have them as Voyagers that could triple change. Blitzwing was an awesome design in the movie. I was really excited to see him get his Studio Series figure. And here we have him in front of us. So in the movie, he turns into an F4 Phantom. This is clearly not an F4 Phantom. It kind of has the same similar intakes, but the wings and the back, that's not correct. I'm assuming this was just a result of the way they wanted to use this mold again for Cybertronian modes, maybe. To me, it looks more like a Dassault fighter. But yeah, it's still like a cool looking jet, and I really love the coloring. It's a decent sized Voyager. Here it is next to a Deluxe. I mean that I love that jets are big like this. When I get a Transformers plane, I want it to be at least Voyager size, and it makes me really happy that I have a Blitzwing like this. To show him next to a plane that I haven't shown yet on the channel, but I've got in my hand. Here is obviously the Tomcat from Top Gun, and I gotta say, I mean, I love this coloring. Like, the Tomcat looks kind of gross, and I'll get into that in that review, but I really, really love this gray paint that fades into the gray plastic. That looks so cool. And, beside having like a little bit of a canopy, I also really like the way they handle that under cowl. Everything's pretty hidden away. We've got, landing gear in the back here and here. We've got a landing gear in the front. We've got a little robot head hidden away up there. But yeah, this just makes me really, really happy. My only real complaint is I really think, I'd prefer a more accurate play mode, but that's not that big a deal. I just wish that these tail fins kind of locked into place where they were intended to be. Or maybe they combined up into a single one, because like an F4 Phantom has a single tail fin anyway, so why not just do it like that? I guess maybe they couldn't get this to click in properly or something. But yeah, overall, he looks great in this mode, and I know a lot of people complain that, oh, it's not like G1 Blitzwing, but I don't care. I think this just is a cool robot and a cool character, and I'm really happy to have him in my collection. So, we're going to get to transformation next. We flip him underneath. We're going to take out his fuel tanks, separate those out. We're going to take off his gun, and we're going to take off his little hand accessory. And those are kind of the bits he comes with, and everything else is just transformation. We start out, and we can fold... Oh no, actually we don't need to do that. We're going to start out on these arms, and the way you get the arms out is there is a panel piece that is built into his wing that we just pop out and get that arm out and away. Same thing on this side. You put your finger behind the wing, pop it out, get it out and away, and then this whole chest assembly you can pull up now right here and get that up and away. And now we have the wings and the legs. The wings can come up and away, so we kind of have just these leg pieces, and we can build his legs. We split up the end of his fuselage. We're going to flip in this tail piece, flip down that piece like so, like so. Then we take the leg and we fold it in, and we build that leg like so. Put his feet at the bottom, flip out his toes, and yeah, there are his legs complete. Then we can come up top. We can open up the cockpit, fold out the nose cone, and the nose cone has a little slot that goes into, if we fold away the landing gear, it goes into a tab on the landing gear to lock it in place. We can come in on his chest piece. We need to rotate the cockpit 180 degrees. And then we can come in on the chest piece and we can fold it all down and over. Folding out. Let me lift that camera up just a bit because he is Voyager size. There we go. We can open up the cockpit canopy and we can fold out his head now that we have the chest piece in this position, and his head is just going to come over. I got to kind of twist his head around to get it to go through the hole in his chest, and then fold the canopy back. And then this chest piece feels a little loosey-goosey, but you can lock it in place by bringing up his back and wing pieces. There are tabs that fold when we fold this piece 180. There are tabs here that go into the slots on his back, and we can get it connected, and that locks him in place pretty nicely. There we go. Fold up those wings. Fold away these panels. We can fold out these little mini wings. And here is Studio Series Blitzwing, and he looks awesome. I mean, to me, this is like he's just another, oh, actually, fold his legs around. There we go. I was like, oh, he looks a little weird. I mean, he looks amazing. This is just such a cool movie seeker design. To me, he's gonna be in my collection. He's not Blitzwing. He's gonna be like a generic seeker. I'll come up with a name for him. I don't know. Maybe we'll call him like Phantom or something. But yeah, he looks awesome. Or maybe Desalter. I like Desalter. Yeah, I just really love this design. It's a great modern take on the Seeker design. It's still, to me, very identifiable as a Seeker, and so many people, that's why they thought he was Starscream. But it has so many cool like little features of its own. I love the intakes here. I love the way they do the canopy on him. I love when you look down on his chest, it kind of protrudes out. Like, that's just such a cool look to me. I just really, really dig it. We can put his accessories on him. His little fuel intakes can go on his back, no problem. If we wanted to, we could give him his gun hand, which has a peg for his hand to grip and a peg to go in a slot on his forearm, so it integrates really, really nicely. I really like that look. And if we want to, we can pop off, not his fuel tank, but we can pop off his wrist and give him his little tool that he used to, you know, rip out Bumblebee's throat. I just love all those things. This wrist piece, we can hide, like, normally I hide it in his torso or somewhere. We can just stick it in there. Yeah, I really, really like Blitzwing. I think this is just the coolest movie jet we've gotten. He kind of reminds me of, what was it, like Revenge of the Fallen Thrust, where Thrust had, like, he's got, you know, I really like that they do the pilot's mask kind of face for Seekers. That's awesome. It just really makes me happy. In terms of articulation, like we've seen the head, it can tilt up. So if you want to get him in like action flying poses, he can absolutely do that. Go down, look into his chest, side to side, waggle, all that good stuff. His shoulders are... Let me lock him in a little nicer. Yeah, those tanks, they do kind of want to pop off every now and then. You can also put them up front like pseudo null rays if you wanted to do that. The shoulders go 360 without, you know, they bump into his wings, but other than that, they could go 360. You can go in and out very far. That is lovely articulation. He does have double jointed elbows, which is amazing. His wrists can swivel because of the way you can swap his hands out. He is very flexible. He can't do the full Van Damme. His hip skirts get in the way, but he can still do the splits pretty decently. And yeah, you've got, you know, leg articulation that goes 90, a hip swivel, and ankle tilts. So he is very dynamic, very posable. I think he is a great example of some of the best of Studio Series. The real only complaint is that, you know, he doesn't do his movie alt mode, which... So, like, he represents the best of Studio Series engineering, but it was surprising that he is not screen accurate, because that is, to me, for the fans of Studio Series, that is the big draw, is that I get Generations scale, Generations price point, screen accurate Transformers. And it's a little unfortunate that, you know, we don't get that in this Blitzwing. But I think there are some third-party Blitzwings that are happening that I'd be curious about checking out. Blitzwing's just a really cool design, and he was a fun character in the movie, and he was a character. He had a personality, and that was nice in a Transformers live-action movie. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of him. All right. Have a great day, everyone. That's it for today's quick video, and I'll catch you all later. See ya!